Hey guys, we made it. It is officially Friday, and we're going to finish up this week's videos with plank jacks, tricep dips, in and outs, and lying leg raises. So let's get started. Alright, so our first exercise of the day is going to be plank jacks. It's exactly what it sounds like. You're going to be in a plank position and you're actually going to be moving your legs as if you're doing jumping jacks while on the floor. The setup for this exercise is just like the plank, guys. Your elbows are going to go directly to your shoulders and your feet are going to be directly back behind you. And all you're going to do is you're actually just going to perform the lower half of the jumping jack exercise. And when you perform this exercise, you don't have to go out as far as I am. I'm going about 3 to 4 inches outside of my mat, but you guys can go maybe a foot from your original starting position if that's more comfortable for you. And one thing I don't want you guys to do is when you're performing this exercise, do not slam your foot back to the floor. You could end up injuring your toes. Just allow your body to go through the natural movement of coming back to the ground. And the modification for the plank jack is set up the exact same way, guys. You're in the plank position. The only difference is instead of jumping out for the jumping jack, you're just going to step one leg out, then the other, and then you're going to return them back to the center position and just continue from there. Alright guys, moving on to the body weight dips. For this exercise, you're going to need a chair, but if you want to use the end of your couch or maybe a bench, that's probably even better. This exercise is going to work our triceps, and as you can see here, the setup for it is you're going to put the heel of your hand on your chair. You're going to bend your hips and your knees to a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to lower your body until your elbow reaches a 90-degree angle. And then you'll press back up into the starting position, which you can see here, and there you should feel the contraction in your tricep. To make this exercise easier, you're just going to move your feet closer to you or closer to the chair. That way you get a little more stable base. But if you want to make it a little more difficult, what you're going to do is you're actually going to put your feet out further from you and actually just sit on your heels so that your legs aren't assisting you as much. Exercise number 3, guys, is in and outs. And yes, I hate working abs just as much as the next person, but we all know it has to get done. With this exercise, you're going to lay flat on the floor and you're going to perform a normal sit-up, but at the exact same time that you're sitting your upper body up, you're actually going to bring your knees up as well. And when returning to the starting position where you're laying down, you want to try to keep your upper body and your feet maybe about an inch above the floor to keep that constant contraction on your core. And if you can't keep them about an inch above the floor, it's perfectly okay. You can just return back to the laying position. This exercise can cause a little bit of strain in the back, guys, because you are crunching up from the floor. So we're going to go ahead and show you the first modification here. The first modification, you're actually just going to put your hands behind you and you're going to support your upper body while you lift your upper body with your hands and still crunch your legs towards you. The second modification for the in and outs, guys, you're going to need the use of a chair. All you're going to do here is you're going to sit on the chair, you're going to grab the sides of the chair, and you're going to perform the in and out motion with your legs, as well as just slightly crunching up with your upper body, and that way you can support your upper body on the back of the chair. Alright guys, so we made it to the final exercise of the week. It is lying leg raises. The setup for this exercise is you're going to lay on your back and then you're going to raise your legs up to 90 degrees. Now every time you go to raise your legs up, I want you to breathe out, and then when you're lowering your legs back to the floor, you're actually going to breathe in. Just make sure you guys don't hold your breath. It doesn't make the exercise any easier. One way to make this exercise a little bit easier for you guys, you're going to place your hands directly under your hips, palms down, and that way it's going to give you a little bit of support underneath of your lower back. And if you guys want to make this exercise a little bit harder, you're going to do the same thing we did with the side leg raises yesterday, and you're going to lower your legs slowly to the floor and hover them just above the floor and then raise them back up to 90 degrees. Alright guys, we made it to the last practice of the week. We're going to go ahead with 10 plank jacks, 10 body weight dips, 10 in and outs, and 5 leg raises. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, go ahead and start in the plank position. Every time you jump your feet out, it counts as 1 rep. So we're going for 10 reps here. 5 more, guys, and then we're going to dips. 2, 1, good. Alright guys, position yourself on the chair, get ready to do body weight dips. Alright guys, place the heel of your hand on the chair, or you should be gripping the outer part of the chair. It's going to lower it down. Make sure your elbows are at 90 degrees, and you're going to press back up until you feel the contraction in your tricep. Alright, let's switch over to in and outs. Go ahead and get back onto the floor, guys. Remember, you're going to crunch up with your upper body, and you're going to crunch your knees up toward you. If you need to, you go ahead and modify this exercise. You can put your hands behind you, or you can go back up onto the chair. Got 2 more, guys. 1 more. Good. Alright, 1 exercise left. Alright, guys, lying leg raises, and then we're going into the break. If you're feeling your lower back, guys, put your hands underneath your hips to give you more support. Got 2 more, guys. 1 more. Great job, guys. Alright, time for that 20-second break. Remember, if you need a longer break, go ahead and pause the video and come back when you're ready. Time for round 2, guys. Alright, remember, on the plank jacks, you do not have to jump out super far. You can go about maybe a foot out if you need to. Make sure you're being gentle on those toes. Do not slam them into the floor. Last few reps here, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and get ready for bodyweight tricep dips. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, guys. Alright, in and outs. When performing the in and outs, guys, try to keep your feet and your upper body just a little bit above the ground. Keep that constant contraction on your core. If you can't, go ahead and put your body all the way to the ground. Moving on to lying leg raises, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and challenge ourselves here. You're going to lower your legs at a slower tempo, as if you were counting to 3. If you're feeling your lower back, guys, put your hands underneath your hips to give you more support. Got 2 more, guys. 1 more. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and enjoy that 20-second break. Alright, we made it to the final round of the week. If you guys are feeling it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you feel like you got enough practice rounds in this week, give me 2 thumbs up. Alright guys, last and final round of the week. Plank jacks are coming up. Remember, if you're getting a little bit tired, you can always do the modification for the plank jack where you step your legs out and then step them back into the middle. Last couple reps, guys. Finish strong, finish strong. Time for bodyweight dips. Ready and go. Hang in there, everyone. We're almost done. Alright, you're going to see me switch to the modification halfway through the in and outs. Remember, guys, we're trying to make every rep count. So if you got to switch to the modification, by all means do it. Last exercise of the week, 5 lying leg raises. Once again, switching to modification. Put my hands under my hips to support my lower back. If you're feeling your lower back, guys, put your hands underneath your hips to give you more support. Got 2 more, guys. 1 more. Amazing job, guys. You made it to the end of the week. If you performed every practice round throughout the week, great job. If you skipped any, make sure you go back, you take a look at them. If you feel like you didn't get enough practice reps, make sure you go back and watch the videos again, because we want you to have the form down. We are not there to make sure your form is correct, guys. So you have to make sure you are doing the exercises properly. And how do you do that? Practice, practice, practice. Alright, so the setup for the full Saturday workout, guys. A lot of the exercises we had you do this week were based on repetition, because the more reps you do, the better you should become at the exercise. But during the full workout, the exercises are going to be mostly time-based. So it's not a do this many reps. It's going to be do as many reps as you can in this amount of time. So you're going to go at your own pace in that amount of time, making sure that your form is correct on every single repetition. And if you guys are looking for personalized workouts or nutrition plans, feel free to contact us at rnds.awf@gmail.com. We personalize everything to you, and when we design your workouts, we personally will create videos of the exercises to personally show you how they're performed to make sure you're doing them correctly. Alright guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.